Gentlemen, start your engines.
Rusty Wallace was always known to be a threat to win every time the Winston Cup Series arrived at a short track. His first two career wins came at Bristol and Martinsville in 1986. He visited Victory Lane in North Wilkesboro in 1988, swept the races at Richmond in 1989, and grabbed two more checkered flags at Bristol along the way. But something clicked in late 1992 for Wallace, and it seemed he caught lightning in a bottle. A Miller Genuine Draft bottle, that is. 1992 marked the second season that Wallace was behind the wheel of Roger Penske's number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Ford. Success didn't come to the former Winston Cup champion's new ride as quickly as it was expected to. Wallace finished the 1991 season 10th in points and only grabbed 2 victories. He entered the Richmond night race a disappointing 16th in the standings without finding victory lane yet that season. When the lights turned on that night at Richmond, it also served as a metaphor for Wallace's upcoming short track dominance. He qualified third at Richmond and took the lead for the first time on lap 17. He led 4 times for 231 laps en route to his first win of the season. 2 weeks later at Martinsville, he led another 142 laps and came home second behind race winner Jeff Bodine. He finished out the 1992 short track season with a 4th at North Wilkesboro, and he seemed to have some good momentum on his side heading into the 1993 season.
Wallace grabbed a second-place finish at Richmond, continuing his run of short-track success. He turned up the heat on the rest of the Cup Series a notch, winning 3 races in a row: the emotional Food City 500 at Bristol from the pole, the First Union 400 at North Wilkesboro, and the Haynes 500 at Martinsville. He led 905 of the total 1,400 laps run over those events. The dominance catapulted Wallace to the top of the Winston Cup standings. Fast forward to August, where Wallace led 409 of the 500 laps, but finished second after eventual race winner Mark Martin passed him with less than 15 laps to go. Yet again, Wallace torched the field on short tracks, winning at Richmond and North Wilkesboro, and also finishing second at Martinsville. This success helped carry Wallace to a second-place finish in points. Wallace's second-place finish at Richmond in 1994 was the 12th straight short track event that he grabbed a top 5 finish. It was also the 9th straight time that he finished either first or second at one. The streak ended with a 7th place finish at Bristol. To put into perspective how hot Wallace was at the time, imagine that a 7th place finish was a disappointment. He continued to flex those short track muscles, finishing second at North Wilkesboro before winning the race at Martinsville from the pole. He won again at Bristol in August and grabbed a 4th at Richmond after leading 90 laps. Wallace led 368 of the 500 laps at Martinsville, taking his number 2 back to victory lane at the track once again for the season sweep. He capped off the season with a 4th at North Wilkesboro.
1995 saw Wallace grab 3 more top 5s to start out the season, leading over 400 laps through the first 3 short track events of the year. He won again at Martinsville, his 3rd straight win at the track and 4th out of 5 races. Wallace's incredible stretch ended in August of 1995 after contact with Dale Earnhardt turned him around and into the wall early at Bristol. Wallace ended up with a disappointing 21st place finish, and he voiced his displeasure with Earnhardt after the race, famously tossing a water bottle Earnhardt's way during a heated conversation. This accident ended an absolute torrid stretch of 23 consecutive top 10 finishes at short tracks for Wallace. The streak saw him visit victory lane 10 times and finish inside the top 5 all but once. 2 weeks later, Wallace was back to his dominant ways, leading over half the race at Richmond en route to victory lane. Wallace followed that up with a 3rd at Martinsville and a 2nd at North Wilkesboro before starting out the 1996 season with 2 more top 10s on short tracks. The consistency and magic might have disappeared following that historic 29-race stretch, but needless to say, Wallace was still a threat to win every time the series visited a short track. Over the rest of his career, Rusty grabbed 7 more short track victories, including the final victory of his Hall of Fame career at Martinsville in 2004.
Wallace retired with 55 career Winston Cup victories, with 9 of those coming at Bristol, 7 at Martinsville, 6 at Richmond, and 3 at North Wilkesboro. It's hard to find anyone that was as dominant as Rusty Wallace was at short tracks during his career, let alone when you look at that magical stretch between 1992 and 1996. 29 races, 11 wins, 26 top 5s, and 28 top 10s. in 29 races. Shoot, the only time he didn't finish inside the top 10 was after getting turned around by the Intimidator in one of the most memorable races of all time. An absolutely incredible stretch that not only helped launch Wallace into the NASCAR Hall of Fame, but stamped his name down as one of, if not the absolute greatest short track driver of all time.